Hello there, my name is Hannah Lopez. I'm from Mexico City and I'm currently studying music in Boston, Massachusetts. Today's video is called Fun with Cables, and I'm going to talk about the different kinds of cables that we're going to be using in our music studio. The first kind of cable I'm going to talk about is called a quarter-inch cable or TS cable. It is also called an instrument cable, as it is the one we use to connect our instrument to our amp or direct box. This kind of cable has a quarter-inch jack, which is divided in two parts. The first part is called tip, and this is what detects the signal. The second part is called sleeve, and it prevents the noise from getting to the rest of the cable. The tip and the sleeve all together are known as a single conductor. The quarter-inch cable is very susceptible to noise. That's why it is important to keep the length of the cable short to prevent it from detecting noise from the environment in our music studio. The quarter-inch cable can be used to connect many pieces of gear in our studio, such as the direct box or an amplifier. The second kind of cable we're going to talk about is called TRS cable, which stands from tip ring sleeve. Do you see that little line in the middle of our jack? That's called a ring. So tip ring sleeve. This kind of cable is also called stereo cable, but it can also be used for mono or balance signal as well. The TRS cable is also susceptible to pick up noise, but not as much as the TS cable. A TRS cable can be used in two different ways. It can be used to connect headphones, functioning like two TS cables combined, or two single conductor cables with a shield around it. TRS cables can also be used in a balance configuration, which is a method of interconnecting audio equipment using balance lines. A balance configuration allows us to use long cables while reducing susceptibility to external noise. The third kind of cable I'm going to talk about is called XLR cable or standard mic cable. It is similar to the TRS cable but with three connectors instead of just one. This kind of cable is designed mostly for microphones, and it has a locking feature to stay stable. XLR cables are not used for stereo signals, and it is only used in balance configuration. XLR cables are useful when using long cable runs, as it doesn't detect noise as easily as the other kinds of cables. There are two other kinds of cables that we might use in our music. An 8-inch stereo cable is used primarily for headphones, and it works like a TRS cable used in stereo configuration. RCA cables are designed for video, but they function like a quarter-inch cable or TS cable. They have a single conductor and a shield around them. Thank you for watching my video, Fun with Cables. I hope this was as helpful for you as it was for me.